everyone, my name is Aubrey, and today I will be talking about Malala Yousafzai and how she fought for women's education in third world countries. Malala Yousafzai was born on July 12, 1997 in Mingora, Pakistan, which is the largest city in the Swat Valley. According to Nobel Prize, Malala's passion for knowledge stemmed from the fact that her father ran a learning institute in the Swat Valley. In 2007, the Taliban took control of Pakistan and began to ban girls from attending school. In 2009, Malala began to write anonymously for the British Broadcasting Corporation. She used the fake name Gul Mackay to write about the Taliban rule and what it was like to have lived in a war-stricken area. She did this all at the age of 11 years old, and shortly after writing the article, Malala was sent hundreds of miles away from her home to a safer place to get away from the war. When she returned back to Mingora, she began to speak out even further for women's education. She became famous around Pakistan because of the fact that she was not afraid to speak about women's education. During this time, she was nominated for the International Children's Peace Prize, and she was awarded Pakistan's National Youth Peace Prize. Here's a picture of Malala speaking to younger children in a school when she traveled the world. Malala began to gain more attention from the Taliban, and they soon learned her name when she was writing anonymously for the British Broadcasting Corporation. And on October 9, 2012, a Taliban stopped the bus that she was riding on home from school and entered the bus. And when he did, he said, "Who is Malala?" And one of her friends made eye contact with her, and when he saw that she made eye contact, he walked over and he shot her in the head and shot both of her friends that were sitting next to her. After the shooting occurred, Malala was returned to Pakistani military hospital, and then she was sent to the intensive care unit of Queen Elizabeth Hospital in Birmingham, England, due to the fact that Pakistani military hospital was not able to provide the care in the ICU that she needed. According to the British Broadcasting Corporation, Malala remained in the hospital for 3 months. It was also put into a medically induced coma. Because of the shooting, Malala began to gain more popularity, and in July 2013, Malala had the opportunity to speak at the United Nations conference. That year, she was also able to publish her book, I Am Malala, The Girl Who Stood Up for Education and Was Shot by the Taliban. And in 2013, the European Parliament honored Malala with the Sakharov Prize for Freedom of Thought. On Malala's United Nations speech, she spoke out against the Taliban and stated, "One child, one book, one teacher, one pen can change the world." This speech was broadcasted around the world and spoken in front of 400 people in 100 countries. In 2014, Malala traveled to Jordan, Kenya, and Nigeria. During this time, she spoke to refugees in different schools and female students about women's education and how important it is, and Boko Haram's efforts to stop women from going to school and how they began to kidnap women to keep them from going to school. In October of that same year, Malala was awarded a Nobel Peace Prize, and since then, she's still the youngest person to be awarded a Nobel Peace Prize at the age of 17. Malala has also adopted the Malala Fund. With this fund, she's able to travel around the world and go to different countries and schools and talk about women's education, and she also meets with people who are in charge of different countries to encourage women to go to school. All in all, Malala has helped many women in underdeveloped countries gain the right to education. She has also brought light to the fact that there are other countries around the world where many women are not allowed to go to school and who have not had the opportunity to go to school at all. Malala has been a role model of mine since 2012 and has made me realize how lucky I am to have the opportunity to attend school. Currently, she still lives in Birmingham, England to this day and is safe from the Taliban. Malala has dedicated her life to helping other women, and at the age of 21, she's already began to change the world. She will continue to be a catalyst for education for women and will inspire young girls every day. Thank you for this opportunity to speak to you today.